Now, with the pandemic still raging strong, the origin of coronavirus is a mystery, and the vaccine hoarding by wealthy nations, all eyes are on the World Health Assembly meet. WHO member nations will gather on Monday to discuss the world's response to COVID-19 pandemic. The 74th Assembly is arguably the most important in its history. The agenda is clear: how countries dealt with the unfolding global health crisis. But what's making headlines is whether Taiwan will be reinstated as an observer nation at the World Health Assembly. Now let's go back in history to get a clearer picture. Taiwan was invited to the WHA as an observer nation in 2008, and until 2016, it played an active role in all meetings. Things changed in 2016, the same year when Taiwan elected its new president, Tsai Ing-wen. After 8 strong years, Taiwan's observer status was revoked after intense lobbying from the Chinese Communist Party. But Taiwan's successful handling of COVID-19 for more than half a year has brought renewed attention to its absence from the WHA. US legislators have long called for Taiwan's return to the World Health Assembly, and this time even the G7 has come out in full support. The State Department's Bureau of Asian and Pacific Affairs launched a coordinated social media campaign earlier this year with the hashtag Let Taiwan Help. Over time, they have roped in the legislatures of Europe, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. In April earlier this year, the Interparliamentary Alliance on China released a campaign video urging the WHO to invite Taiwan back to the Assembly. And they said that if Taiwan is left out, we all suffer.
Taiwan has given a great example to the world in combating the COVID-19 pandemic.
At the peak of the pandemic, Taiwan donated critical medical equipment to countries in need.
Taiwan has helped tackle health threats globally, from tuberculosis to Ebola.
Despite this, Beijing has repeatedly blocked Taiwan from participating in the World Health Organization and the World Health Assembly.
Excluding Taiwan jeopardizes the health and well-being of Taiwan's 23 million citizens.
It also denies the rest of the world the opportunity to benefit from Taiwan's experiences.
As shown by the COVID-19 pandemic,
diseases do not respect any borders.
Taiwan's exclusion creates a dangerous gap in the global network.
Chinese government cannot continue to politicize global health.
As the WHO Director General has said, nobody is safe until everyone is safe.
We, as parliamentarians from across the world, call on the World Health Organization to invite Taiwan to participate in the World Health Assembly next month.
If Taiwan is left out, we all suffer.
It's time to let Taiwan help.
Wherever you are in the world, join us by tweeting hashtag Let Taiwan Help.
And let the world know that we welcome Taiwan's support.
China is standing up in arms against the world when it comes to Taiwan's re-entry to the WHA. On Friday, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson said, and I quote, "To safeguard its sovereignty and territorial integrity, China cannot agree to the Taiwan region's participation in the upcoming session of the World Health Assembly," unquote. In the last few months, Taiwan has helped nations across the globe fight the coronavirus. It supplied oxygen and other medical supplies to India when in need. However, Taiwan's situation has not changed soon. After months of keeping the pandemic under control, Taiwan is dealing with a surge in domestic infections. Now, it reported over 450 new domestic COVID-19 cases on Sunday, 170 of which were a part of the week's backlog. Now, the whole island is under a heightened state of alert. People have been asked to stay indoors, and many places have been temporarily shut. Amid the renewed calls for WHA inclusion, Taiwan has accused China of conspiracy to mar its chances. Now, earlier this week, a Taiwanese official accused China of spreading fake news about COVID-19 situation on the island. The Deputy Interior Minister has said that Taiwan clearly felt the danger represented by Chinese propaganda and misinformation. He said, and I quote, "The reason we are continuing to explain the contents of the fake information to everyone is to call attention to it. We must immediately intercept this and not let cognitive warfare affect Taiwan society." Now, Chen listed examples of what he said was fake news circulating online, including the one that said Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen had been infected with COVID-19 and it was being covered up.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.